Okay, we're going to start with the Elements of Art project that is inspired by Kandinsky. Things you need for this class are color pencils, a black marker or thick or thin Sharpie, a pencil, ruler, cardboard that is going to be 6 by 6 inches. You can use glue or a glue stick, scissors. You will need construction paper or white paper or origami paper, anything that is 6 by 6 inches. I'm going to use this nice pink piece of paper to start. Okay, so my first instructions are to, we're going to create, using the 7 elements of art, we're going to do a organic shape and a geometric shape, or you could do 2 organic shapes or 2 geometric shapes. I don't care. I'm going to start with, I think I'm going to start with a organic shape for sure. Okay. And I'm going to have that come in and around on my paper about here. Okay. I'm also going to do some geometric shapes. I'm going to use objects that are circular or round so that I can have a nice circle on here. Hopefully I got that. I did. Okay. I'm going to do, you could make squares, you could make more circles. It's up to you what you want to do. Okay. Then the next step, and you could do 2 geometric shapes. You could do 1 geometric shape. Does not matter. No, I don't think I like that. I think I'm going to do more of a cloud-like. Okay, so I've got some geometric shapes. I've got an organic shape. I might make another bigger organic shape. I think I have something round over here that I'm going to use. I want more of a bigger, rounder shape over here. You could use glasses, plates, whatever that has a round shape. Anything that you have on hand, okay? All right, so that's step 1. Step 2. Now I want you to draw 3 to 4 lines that extend in, through, or around your shapes, okay? Because line, lots of different types of line. You can use, oops, something fell. You can use whatever type of line for your, lots of different types of lines, okay? So I'm going to draw some lines. I'm going to go through this shape here. I'm using a ruler. You can use a straight edge like a book, folder, something, okay? These are going to go through, and then I'm going to erase this because that line is going to go on top of this. Okay, so I'm erasing. All right, so now you have, there we go. I've got 2 lines so far. I think I'm going to make maybe a zigzag type line over here. Double that up. Oops. Okay, so I have a nice zigzag going through there. Maybe I'm going to have another one coming over here. Okay, there's some zigzags. All right, so again, 3 to 4 lines. You could do as many as you want. You could do some loop-de-loop, dashed, all sorts of different types of lines, okay? Next step. We are going to draw a pattern. inside. Remember, a pattern is just a repeating design. If you're doing something with straight lines, make sure you use a ruler. I think I'm going to, in fact, create lines on this one right here. So again, I'm using my ruler. I'm gonna separate them nicely. And it creates a pattern, repeating pattern. Okay, so this one would be about here. You're only gonna see it down in here. See where it's gonna be here, here, and here. And then here and here only, okay? Oops, I didn't do it above. I need it above. Okay, so now I do have a nice repeating pattern there. I think I'm gonna do another repeating pattern maybe in here where I'm just doing small circles and fill in that space a bit. Okay. Anything else intersect that I might want to use? No. Okay. All right, and you can keep doing repeat patterns. I'm going to stop there, okay? Because our next step is to draw a personal image, okay? So I plan to go on a cruise for the first time. So I'm going to draw a cruise line, I think, over here. And of course, whatever image you choose to draw, make sure you use, why don't you Google it and have a reference, okay? I have drawn it on another one. I will show that to you in a second. So here's another one that I was previously working on. I'm going to draw this cruise ship over here, okay? So draw in your personal reference on here. You could draw it on a separate piece of paper if you want to do that too. That'll work. Portholes in there. I'm going to do windows on one floor. I'm going to do a second floor, also with windows. And then, so I'm going to have an upper deck with stacks of smoke. Okay. And there is my cruise ship. Okay, so that's my personal image. Then we're going to add a form. Remember, a form is like a cone, a cube, a pyramid, something that makes it three-dimensional. Okay, so I think I am actually going to do, and I have examples. I did a cone for this one. I also did cones on this one here. Okay, I am going to do, you could also use a sphere. I have a sphere right here, okay? I think I'm also going to draw another cone where it comes out into this image here. I'm going to, so I know where it kind of starts and stops. I'm going to make it so it's underneath that. No, actually, I'm going to have it on top. I'm going to get rid of these lines. And this cone will be on top of those other two lines, okay? All right. So now I have my three-dimensional shape, That's the next step. After that, you want to add value. You can add value with color, like I've done here. You can add value with, I'm going to show another color. You can add value with pencil, okay? And it doesn't matter what shape it is. If you do it in color, try to pick 3 colors, and like this is black, dark blue, light blue, black, dark blue, light blue, and I used it on 2 different sides. I did it on this one, red, orange, yellow. Here I did red, orange, yellow. I switched it up. Here's my second cone. Yes, and then these, I'm going to do value for this one so you can see. I did light, dark to light, dark to light. I'm going to work on that for this cone, where I'm going to have it dark on one side, and I'm going to have it gradually getting lighter. Remember, you did a worksheet like this in value where you did light, dark to light, okay? So I'm going to do this dark, and then the pressure is going to start getting lighter as I head over to the other side. Okay, so then I have my cone, and here I'm going to do dark to light. So this is going to be super, super light on this side. And then I'm going to start getting darker and heavier on this side. So you can see the bottom shape of this too. Okay, so now I have my cone that I did with value in it. Okay, so the next step, we are gonna like take away some part of this, all right? I think I'm gonna cut here, or maybe here, I don't know. Make sure you just, don't cut out part of your design. You can see on these other examples that I have, I've cut out sections. You can cut out in one of the patterns. You don't have to cut out in one of the patterns. I'm just saying don't cut like along here, along this line, and then you get rid of some object. You can even cut, some of mine I've got actually cut into other things. Okay, so I'm going to cut. So I wouldn't want to cut on this and on this because then I'll lose that shape. So I think I'm going to cut up here on this side quickly. I'm only going to cut it up, and I'm going to cut out this shape too, I think. That'll be nice so that I can show the texture through with my cardboard, okay? And any point in this video, if you need to pause it to work on it, whatever you're working on, you should, okay? So I'm going to cut all the way just to here. Okay, so I'm going to cut those 2 out for right now, maybe this too. I have a little more cut out. You can see more of that cardboard underneath. All right, when it comes to your cardboard needs to be the exact same size as this paper that I'm holding. So this is 6 by 6. You are going to cut out a 6 by 6 inch square so that it fits on top, okay? The way to pull, okay, we want to show this corrugated part so that you can see. You'll have the corrugated part underneath if you would like to show it that way. You also do not have to take it all off. Look at how I did this one. I only did it here, and then I left this here. I was thinking about punching holes through this part and maybe keep going on with a pattern and a design. Okay, but for this, what you need to do, it's corrugated. If you have, you want to make sure you can look. I'm going to pull it from this side because I can see that it's gonna pull off nicer on this side. If you need to stick like your pencil in there to get that started, take a look at it. If I was going from this way, it's not gonna tear as nicely because it looks like there's more stuck in there. So that's how you're gonna get that off and get that nice corrugated part. Okay, so all right, then you'll have that part done. All right, now we're gonna color this whole entire thing over in black markers. So I'm gonna switch over to this one for time's sake. Go ahead, draw over everything with your black Sharpie or your black, I have a thin black Sharpie, or a thin black marker, or if you have like a ballpoint pen that's nice and it would glide over nicely, okay? So that's what you're gonna do for that part. Then, your last part is coloring it all in. It's up to you how you want to color it. I'm suggesting that you color it with colored pencil, okay? You want to have the whole thing colored in the end. And then you will glue it down onto here. Some people, you know, like sometimes they want to color this part in. You can. You know, like I said in that other one that I had the example of where it was just, you know, you could have it this way and then you could start creating your own pattern or design to the other side. Okay, there's lots of things that you can do. Just make sure that you have all 7 elements of art. So you need to have organic shape. Well, you could have an organic shape and a geometric shape, or you could have 2 organic shapes or 2 geometric shapes. But you do need to have a some sort of form, a personal image. You need to have pattern, repeating patterns. You're going to need to show me value. It could be with pencil, it could be with colored pencil, okay? And then the whole image needs to be colored in, and that's all you need to do for this project.